The Rexall place is ready for Whassup Wrestling. We are just 1 week away from the first ever female event, Backlash. But tonight, championships and other stuff going on. And contrary to my words earlier, ladies and gentlemen, no titles will be on the line tonight, but we will see plenty of action starting up with tonight. Tornado teaming up with partner Jeffery Jones, his hero in training, or I suppose as still the anti-hero in training. I think that Jeffery has really comprehended what it means to be a full hero, in at least Tornado's view. By the way, Jeffery Jones making his way to the ring, accompanying Tornado, whose recovery has been rather speedy following the attack just a few weeks ago by Violence John in the back. So who knows if he'll be at 100% in this matchup. Either way, Tornado is going to give it his all. Here comes Colin Stiles. I've seen him a small number of times, but this man has thus far been rather impressive in physical competition. Member of the hardcore division, Stiles is probably the one ray of sunshine in an otherwise dark and twisted side of Whassup Wrestling. At the very least, he comes to the ring, the ring lights are on. Stiles came up short just a few weeks ago back at SummerSlam in that fatal four-way hardcore matchup. And here he is to recapitalize his position and standing within that division. And here we are. Tornado is set for this one, as is Colin Stiles. Both in the meeting in the ring, and it's Colin Stiles with a sudden shot, and now just repeated shots again and again against the resident superhero of Whassup Wrestling. Tornado's not going to go down without a fight. He's coming back. No, tries for a Hurricane Rana, only to get countered deep into a powerbomb. Tornado trying to counter it with a head scissors, going for the quick cover. Probably only going to get a one count, and that is true. Hoping to probably capitalize on the suddenness of that head scissors. Colliding in the middle of the ring, and now overhead belly to belly, nearly knocking out the ref there with Tornado's feet. And Tornado, being the mosquito here of Whassup Wrestling, doing what he can to fight, only to be quickly swatted away. So the jawbreaker there by Tornado. Let's see if we can do a few more than just 3 moves. Jeffery Jones watches on the outside. Yes, and a DDT, nailing Colin Stiles' head hard into the canvas. And now front chancery going for a suplex, maybe? Yes, suplex on the bigger man. And Tornado firmly in control of this one. Utilizing his superhuman strength and his quick reflexes now. Stiles getting to his feet in prone position. Tornado trying for a elbow drop, but missing that one, or at least being pushed aside. Perhaps some words being shared there between Colin Stiles and Jeffery Jones on the outside. Tornado now rolls outside, gives himself a moment to relax. looked like Tornado was about to head for the stairs. Stiles countering out. Tornado set running. Now running right into the barricade. We're now up to 5. Stiles not interested in a count-out victory. Now, Colin Stiles is working on that arm. Jeffery cringing on the outside. Only imagine what Tornado was going through at that moment. And now Tornado fighting back. Snap air. Misses with the headbutt. And that may have just busted Tornado open. And yes, confirmation. Tornado has been busted open. And Colin Stiles with the stunner. And what is this? Jeffery Jones reaching in. Anti-hero antics at his best. Jeffery able to end the pinfall. Jeffery had this one perhaps won. But Tornado fighting back. Tornado going for a powerbomb. And no, missing it again. Colin Stiles punching him. Tornado out. Shot to the gut. Tornado kicking out. No, sidewalk slam. And all Jeffery did was just basically prolong the suffering for his mentor. The Tornado fighting back. Tornado go. No, he's not going to hold for the pin. Perhaps a bit 2 days from that loss of blood. But Tornado going to the top. Is he going to fly? Capeless superhero. Will he fly? Will he fly? No. Colin Stiles sees Tornado and steadily starts getting to his feet. Tornado with the Northern Lights suplex. Now back again on the ropes. Tornado hesitant, although not for long. And Tornado once more going up to the top. He wants to fly. He wants to fly. And yes, flies. Flying without a cape. Colin set running into the far corner. Tornado calling him on. Oh, sharp kick there to the forehead. And now another kick straight to the face. And now the cover. The cover. Will this be it? No, just another 1 count. What a comeback this would have been for Tornado. But Tornado's not over. He's poised. He's ready. Is it choke slam time? Choke slam. And no. Colin Stiles, elbows to the back. What's this? Side effect. Yes. No. Once more going for that arm. Once more going for that arm. And that's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Tornado tapping out. Colin Stiles is victorious here. What a finish. Tornado doing the best he could. So the earlier attempt unsuccessful for Colin Stiles, and Tornado flying without a cape. And then that sharp kick buried right beneath the chin. Only getting the 1 count. And then this. Colin Stiles countering out. Blocking in his submission. And now taking a break. Jeffery Jones trying to will Tornado back up to his feet. Colin Stiles now accepting the darkness. Whassup Wrestling is brought to you by Snacky S'mores. Eat Snacky S'mores. Riley Everett and Kitty. Riley rushing to the ring, catching Kitty by surprise. Barely having enough time to welcome people back from the commercial break. Kitty got the best of that exchange, it seems. And now the referee making things legal. Kitty teleporting across the ring there. So she's taking a page out of Catherine's book. And now Riley taking complete control. Will this be a repeat from SummerSlam? This was a matchup that Kitty wanted, a rematch. And Riley rolling to the outside after missing that splash. Comes running back in, and thus far Kitty has lasted twice as long as she did back at SummerSlam. Now catching the head scissors, and no! Powerbomb! Kitty wanting immediate revenge for that loss she took, although surprisingly enough she wasn't as sore when she took that loss against Stephanie McMahon just a few months ago. That was just as quick, if not faster. The way Kitty is now seeing things the council way, and meaning that Riley is an enemy meant to be taken care of, and now Kitty having to roll out onto the apron. Waiting until she gets to her feet, and there it is, the shoulder rush. Riley up on the apron. What she got planned for here? Springboard body splash. And the ref having to recount, and now Riley with that sudden drop kick, knocking Kitty back down. Last time the referee got to 8. Will he be getting that high this time here? Oh, just to 4, halfway there. The referee was very lenient with that count. Nice long pause there between 3 and 4. Riley there with a springboard moonsault. Referee coming down to position, making the count 2, and no. Just about 3, 2.5 before Kitty kicks out. Riley could be poised for it. Mount Everett. And yes, Mount Everett. Kitty makes the ascent, only to avalanche down. But no, not completely buried. Kitty managing to get that shoulder up. Riley trying to build back some momentum, trying to get some more crowd support. Shouldn't be too hard given that her opponent is a member of the council. Riley shouting out at Kitty, stand up, what has she got planned here? And another springboard crossbody. Riley really utilizing the ropes here in this matchup. Now following that hot shot, going for the cover, just a 2 count. The cheerleader of the council fighting back. Trapping up Riley's leg in a suplex. And now going for that quick cover. Will the suddenness surprise? No. Kitty unable to score the victory there. And now we see the cheerleader poised, ready. Will it be the bitch maker? She's got Riley up in. Yes, bitch maker. Kitty just sauntering over, pulling Riley from the corner, now going for the cover. Will this be it? 2 and no. Riley getting the shoulder up. Kitty stealing a page out of Riley's book, trying to get the Riley, I would say trying to get the crowd support, but more so just taunting Riley. The crowd support did not affect much, and now trying for the crossbody. Riley catches her, and Kitty off the top rope for her efforts. There, of course, is the crowd cheers. And with this one half of the Glow Girls victorious here tonight. And it looks like Riley once more. Yes! Springboard moonsault going for the cover. Will this be it? 2, 3. Yes, Riley with the springboard moonsault victorious here tonight in Edmonton, Alberta. Now we see the first springboard moonsault. Riley getting a bit more of Kitty's knees in that exchange, and there's the Mount Everett where we thought all was over. Unfortunately, Kitty was able to kick out and mount an offense that led to this, the bitch maker. There it is again, all that strength, all that power, just dropping Riley hard onto her back. However, not to be, as Riley is the one victorious here tonight. Celebrating in the Glow Girls locker room, most definitely after this one.
Who the bad man that a man got a bash on? Oh, we'll never link up. Blink and you will see us. Thumbprints of the ink up. See me in the NYC.
Speaking of Glow Girls, tag out in the back. As we await the arrival of the women's champion, Iida Atsuko. Successful in her defense at SummerSlam. Will have to defend the title once more at Backlash against Emily. Emily having to get physical with Stephanie McMahon in order to get that shot. Last week, so sister fighting sister. The council may not be as strong as its founding members wish it to be known as. Stephanie McMahon will have to work hard, double time even, to keep that group solid. Which is probably why she gave in to Emily's demands, giving her that title shot. At least. So Iida taking on Alexis King. We haven't really seen Alexis since Battleground when she was standing in the corner of Bliss Omega. Here she is making her own in-ring debut. She's there cheering on her client, who's facing off against and defeated Craig Stevens. Though, of course, we haven't seen Bliss since then. Alexis trying to make a name for herself, I suppose, taking on the women's champion. And coming up incredibly short here. Alexis there with that snapmare and a hard slap right across the face. Alexis finally picking up some momentum. Oh, misses with that drop kick. Rookie mistake there. Alexis clearly in over her head against the women's champion. Hard shot there by Iida. Oh, just a devastating backdrop. Perhaps Alexis shouldn't have signed herself up for this sort of matchup. At least started off smaller. Iida at the top, crossbody, body splash, sorry. Trying to get that cover, just the one count. Alexis is able to counter out. Unfortunately, and there we see it. First heavy move of the match, a spinebuster. Trying for the bullseye, but unable. Now, Iida with a DDT, nailing Alexis in the middle of the ring. Trying for that sidewalk slam, and Iida's just rolling right through it. And speaking of rolling, knees to the arm, and a hard shot to the back. Iida obviously sending a message to future opponent Emily Stratfield. Couple of hard kicks there. Now Iida up to the top, taking a page from Atsuko's book, trying, no! Misses with the bunny hop, but gets her with the roll. And no, just the roll getting a 2 count. I don't think Iida has really ever landed the bunny hop. Alexis up on the shoulders, taking against the ropes. And Iida's just showing that she's got the strength, or the speed and the stamina in reserve. Nice little pump handle slam, or tossed there by Alexis. Going for another cover. 2 and just a 2 count there. Alexis is a little surprised. She's going to do a lot more. Needs to do a lot more to the women's champion if she's going to walk out of here victorious. Alexis praying on Iida to get to her feet, and yes, Hurricane Run off the middle rope. Iida getting up onto the outside. Shades of Kitty just moments earlier. And just like Kitty, Iida being sent straight to the outside, and once more we have our third outside brawl. Alexis there with 2 spinning leg drops. So just dropped onto the apron and now falling onto the outside, and now Iida finally coming back. Drop kick to the face. Alexis just tossed hard into the steel steps there. Referee up to 6 now. Alexis just left there stunned, dazed, not knowing where she is, shaking up the cobwebs, finally getting a realization. The referee taking some pity on her. Backdrop. Shot kick to the gut and low drop kick to the face. And Iida's just not yet finished. Trying for the scoop slam, missing, elbow to the back or the front of the face. Shot kicks now straight to the midsection. And a high kick to the side of the head. And this could be it. Victory for the women's champion. Referee making the count. 2, 3. Yes, Iida Atsuko victorious here. But with how this match went, I wasn't anyone surprised. There she is, victorious here. What exactly is going on now? Hear Emily's music. You don't see the redhead. And a touch from behind in Paradise. Paradise! Kimberly with Paradise straight to the side of the skull of Iida Atsuko. And what I'm sure will become a rather memorable riff. Here comes Dan Stevens, still employed within Whassup Wrestling, surprisingly, despite the trades demands. Stan Stevens still in play, still happy to be here. Contrary to his loss against Craig Stevens back at SummerSlam. Stan might not be so happy when he gets to see who he will be facing. Stan trying to get the crowd support based around his energy and ambitions. How well that'll play off, especially when compared to his brother Craig Stevens, who has accomplished so much thus far. And suddenly the look on Craig's face, or Stan's face, sorry, becomes serious as there he is, the big man. Perhaps one of the most dominant forces here in Whassup Wrestling, whose only fault, if you can call it that, is multiple individual matches or scenarios. Ranger finding a large weakness in those areas, whether they be triple threat, battle royales, or tournament even. By the way, Ranger, when it comes to focusing just dead straight ahead on one person, he's not someone you want to be associated with as an opponent. So I doubt anyone envies Stan Stevens' position here. Ranger trying for double axe handle, would stand quicker with that kick. Elbow to the side of the head of Ranger. Stan, raking the eyes beyond those glasses of Ranger. And Ranger, shockingly, having no offense in this matchup thus far. Stand there with the back elbow. Could this be where Stan turned things around? And no, knee to the gut. That was just a heavy drop, and now Stan countering out with the back drop, with the shoulder back toss. And now, Ranger just suddenly deadlifting Stan Stevens high into the air, dropping him straight onto his knee. And now trying for a power bomb, but no, this is going to be a power bombless night, it seems, which would be trouble for Ranger given his supernova. Stan just running straight into the foot of Ranger. Of course, still the mystery. Ranger would have gone for the spear, and what is this now? And who is this man? Ranger seems to know this man. And now Stan Stevens with the roll-up from behind. Stan trying to steal this one, but no. Stan having seen that this man distracting Ranger. And there's the count. No, just the one count. And now Ranger in a precarious position, as we've noted before. He is not too good when there are multiple individuals involved in the matchup. So this could actually lead to a very rare victory for Stan Stevens. And what a victory it would be over one of the most dominant forces here, Ranger. This match seems to be in support of Stan Stevens, or at the very least just against Ranger. Okay, and now Ranger going for the first powerbomb of this evening. Will it be successful? And yes, Supernova. And now this man up on the apron, calling on Ranger, wanting to fight. Or just saying, no, beat him up more. It's hard to say, as we'd have no idea who this man is, but he's come dressed for a fight. And Stan just becoming a ragdoll. Ranger locking eyes with this man right before. And now once again, the man up on the apron. I think he just wants Stan to suffer even more. Because it really doesn't matter for him whether or not he is victorious or not. And now the referee sending him away, but I don't think he really much matters. He's done his thing. He's made his presence known. Ranger showing great interest in his arrival. He's holding out fairly well, and now Stan turning things around. Headbutt, kicks, and now Ranger against the ropes. And no, Ranger with a shot of his own. But Stan coming back, hard clothesline. Stan taking a breather. I don't think he even realized that there was someone in his corner. I think he was just surprised that someone may have been concerned. Now, Stan Stevens, double arm DDT, and now immediately into the cover. 2, and no. Unsuccessful. Instead, seems to think he've won there. Now going for running forearms after running forearms. Ranger up in the corner. And now again, and a bulldog to capitalize it all off. Fisherman suplex with the bridge. 2, and no. Stan still unsuccessful, and Ranger fighting back. Ranger with that blood loss. And still, the man in the back coming out, distracting Ranger. And now Ranger, fireman's carry. Shots it out to the shoulder. And Stan Stevens once more doing some damage now to Ranger's face, as the fans can certainly feel it. This could be Stan's night. Now Ranger brought up to his feet. Still dazed in the head. Stan taking both himself and Ranger out of the ring. Ranger fighting back. As once again, this night seems to be all about outside brawls. Stan bringing him in close for our shoulder tackle. As interviewers in the back are desperately trying to get in contact with this man we saw earlier. And at the very least get a name, a reason for him coming out, a reason for him pointing out Ranger in particular. Is he on the side of Stan Stevens, or is he just anti-Ranger? Stan going for the cover after that outside assault. Just a 2 count. Stan taking a breather. Ranger steadily going to his feet. It looks like Stan trying for it. And yes! Double arm DDT. Once again with the cover. This could be it too. And no, again, Ranger kicks out. Stan temporarily staring in disbelief. Now just showing off his frustration. And again, up in the air, but no, Stan ready for it. Now Stan trying, yes, manages to get the big man up. Backdrop. Pulled into the middle of the ring. And an elbow drop. What does Stan have to do what does Stan have to do to really put Ranger away? We've seen him busting him open. We've seen him give him a pair of double-arm DDTs. But nothing seems to be working. Ranger dazed, wonky, wobbling around, going for another supernova. And now the cover. 1, 2, and no. And what's this now? Will it be? Will it be? Yes, stands up, jackhammer, middle of the, not really middle, but close enough. And now Ranger with the cover once more. The ref with the count in 3. Ranger victorious in this very hard-fought match. Stan putting up a hell of a show. I think if anything, Stan really just added to the name of the Stevens family legacy, showing that even the total goof, the black sheep, the broken branch, can stand up to the best of them. Who knows, maybe Craig Stevens rather proud of his brother in the back now. Either way, Ranger is victorious, but he's got issues that he will have to deal with at some point in the future. Who was that man? And when will we find out? So Summer making her way down to the ring, and Alexa Bliss now just raining down shot after shot on Summer. What issues have these two women having? Although Alexa Bliss not connecting too well with Summer. Is this just a ploy attack of some sort? Either way, Alexa Bliss being told to go to the back. And the referee having a bit of a freak-out attack there with the ropes, trying to get back in. Does that count as an outside assault? And Summer tripping at the last minute there. Summer here set to face off against Kimberly, making her one-on-one debut. Surprise assault there during Summer's entrance. And Kimberly coming back, taking the arm drag there by the former VixXxen's champion, the DDT. I don't know what Alexa Bliss was thinking or what she was trying. By the way, Summer still seems to be a little bit out of it. A DDT there by Kimberly. A kick to the back of the knee. Kimberly's deciding she wants Summer on the canvas and not the ropes. Now the arm bar. And will that be it this early in the match? And no, Summer refuses to give up, and shots to the face. So suffering the effects. And now missing with the bulldog. And Kimberly with a DDT of her own. Alexa Bliss really making a splash with her Whassup Wrestling debut. First trying out for the council. Then signing up as a member for the Matt Hardy gang. And now the rumors about her and Roswell now coming out and, well, supposedly attacking Summer. Summer taking the shot there. Another one, a harder shot, knocking her off her feet. Kimberly showing off her amateur boxing background. It doesn't seem to be enough as Summer misses with that low drop kick. Hard elbow to the thigh, and now standing Hurricane Rana. Sent into the corner, and we usually know what this means. And yes, another victim to the back heel kick. And Summer now could be the twisted splash. The twisted splash off the top rope. And with the back heel kick and the twisted splash, this one could be it. 2 and no. Kimberly getting that shoulder up off the canvas. Summer with that standing shooting star. But Kimberly fighting out of desperation, and Summer countering back. And a suffering kick to the side of the head, and another standing shooting star. Now the leg lock around the neck. Now the side effect. Summer going for the quick cover. Referee now finally getting in position, counting 2, and just the 2 count. Could have been a 3 if the referee were a little faster. Kimberly fighting out, knee to the gut. Trying for an octopus stretch, but Summer getting hold of the rope. Kimberly getting upset with the ref being in the way there. A hard shot there by Summer. Trying for the elbow, but misses. And German suplex right into the turnbuckle. And yet another shooting star. The third standing shooting star of the match. And Summer capitalizing in with the cover. 2. Hopefully 3 shooting stars equals 3 count, but no. The math is just a little off there. And Summer again up on the top. Could be another twisted splash. No, Summer wants her up on their feet. Top rope Hurricane Rana taking Kimberly down. Kimberly on Dream Street, but no, she's not. She's found the hotel to wake herself up. Stalling suplex, no. And tilt-a-whirl head scissors there by Summer. Trying to keep up with the action on this one is proving difficult, and moonsault. And once again, heel kick off the top. So I'm trying to get the crowd support, and now going up to the top, twisted splash time, and yes, twisted splash, and it lands. Kimberly is perhaps out of it. 2 and no, not out of it enough for a pinfall. And Summer can't believe it, slapping the canvas. This little power bomb there by Summer. Leg lock power bomb, and now Summer hitting the ropes. Trying to use her entire body as a weapon. Missing that. Kimberly up, waiting, brings her to the ropes. Rebound suplex. Now the cover, 2, and just the 2 count. Kimberly now nailing down some elbow shots to the top of Summer's head. Now some repeated shots, and another one capping it off. Summer fighting back. Summer trying. No, power bomb. Summer managing that, I suppose, looked like knees in the gut. Will that be enough? Knees in the gut, knocking the wind out? No, just the 2 count. So we're still showing that she has enough fight left in her. Someone having a real back and forth career as of late, and now running kick straight across the sternum. Will that be it? Referee making the count. 2 and 3. Yes! Kimberly victorious here tonight. So the twisted splash, but even the twisted splash, the back heel kick unsuccessful. The second back heel kick. Very impressive display there by Summer. With that questionable attack earlier before this match by Alexis Bliss. What was that all about? And this one will be a real blast from the past. 2 former Universal Champions set to go at it. The Dork Killer having to relinquish his conquest for the Universal Championship. Finding himself a regular member of the roster. But he's going to try and keep himself within the hearts and minds of everyone when it comes to who reigns supreme in the Universal Championship division. The title saw a double switch just a couple weeks ago at SummerSlam. Jamie Hill winning the ladder match, only for Roger Desmond to quickly cash in his Money in the Bank, super kick himself right into owning the Universal title. When I say blast from the past, I really meant it. As once more, for your viewing pleasure, we see Bobbo, Dork Killer. Bobbo, as many may remember, the first ever Universal Champion here on Whassup Wrestling. Only to lose that title just a few weeks into his run against the Dork Killer. Never regaining it, but having a massive problem ever since with Matt Hardy and the Matt Hardy Gang, trying to form an alliance with Pimp Daddy, trying to form an alliance now with Area 51. Bobbo is determined to win that fight. Fighting on behalf of everyone, as he calls it, as he puts it. Wrapping up the hair, ready for this one. And here we go. Dork Killer and Bobbo. And surprisingly, Bobbo having come to the ring alone. No sign of either 51 or Roswell. It would be unlikely to see anyone come to the ring for the Dork Killer. Anyway, Bobbo fighting back. Bobbo having never been able to defeat Dork Killer. And now we're seeing why. Dork Killer with the suplex, taking Bobbo down. Dork Killer bringing Bobbo up to his feet. Bobbo hitting the ropes. Bobbo basically invincible to that elbow. Now Bobbo with the Bobbo arrow. Now with a half crab. Or half camel clutch, sorry. Bobbo up on the shoulders and now, oh! Drop flapjack to face first onto the canvas. Knee brace to the face. Some may say that to be an illegal maneuver. Well, he is cleared to compete with them. So as such, I wonder why no one else does. Bobbo getting hit with that clothesline and now leg drop. The Dork Killer going for the cover. Doesn't even get a 1 count, but I don't think he's too stirred away from that one. Dork Killer yelling down at Bobbo to get back to his feet. Putting his championship reign in question. Now the head scissors. Bobbo managing to roll the Dork Killer over, getting up. And a hard shot. Almost like a slap there by Bobbo. And again, those knee braces being put to use. And it is one of those questions again, why other people aren't using them like Bobbo is. And Bobbo punched to the outside, and here we go again. But it hasn't happened yet. Will it happen? Will Dork Killer just enter back inside the ring? No, Bobbo says no, we have to do this. It's in the rule book. It's in the show's theme. Outside brawls galore. Dork Killer just rammed into the corner of that announce table. Dork Killer being followed in by Bobbo. Bobbo coming in from behind. Bobbo drop. The back Bobbo drop. And Bobbo trying, no. Misses with the overhand shot. And Dork Killer coming back. DDT nailing the top of Bobbo's cranium into the canvas. And will this be it? Will the spikes, if not, oh, the spikes, yes. The spikes keeping Bobbo alive. Dork Killer nailing down the knee now, his own now onto Bobbo's spine. Bobbo there with the fireman's carry. And Bobbo with the Bobboplex. Bobbo following the Bobboplex. And no, this could have been history making. Bobbo's first victory over Dork Killer. Bobbo throwing himself off the top. But a kick to Bobbo's knees, and now Dork Killer rolling him over, going for the quick cover, but he's not going to get much of anything. Perhaps trying to capitalize on that act of desperation there from Bobbo, realizing what was happening. Trying, and no. Just like so many before in this night, missing with the Bulldog. Dork Killer just lounging in the corner. Treating Bobbo as no real threat, but Bobbo reminding him, I was Universal Champion. I was at the top of the game. And now Bobbo can Rana. And Bobbo continuing on with the assault. into the midsection. And what's this? Is this? Yes, another Bobbo flex. And Bobbo with the leg up. 2. And yes, Bobbo finally victorious. Bobbo has finally conquered the demon, and Bobbo cannot believe it. A hard-fought match by both men. But it was Bobbo, and there we see. And the Spikes doing their thing, keeping the DDT at bay. And really doing their damage. Is Bobbo really allowed to be using these things? He certainly is able to, given that he wears them all the time. And now Bobbo basking in the victory that has befallen him, the victory that has eluded him. Victorious over the Dork Killer. He is finally ready to set all sights on the Matt Hardy gang going forward. We see Bobbo back in the ring against the founding members of that group. And are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Because for the first time in months, Spectationill have reunited. There they are, Spectationill, Dexter Spectacular, and the former Universal Champion, the former 2-time Universal Champion, Jamie Hill, the 2022 King of the Ring. And yes, I know I'm comparing them one-sided here, but it is truly remarkable how much Jamie Hill has done here in Whassup Wrestling, and how it has zero effect on the friendship between these two men. As a matter of fact, Dexter Spectacular on 2 occasions putting his body on the line just to bring up the spirit of his friend. Here they are, again, reunited, former tag team champions. Ready to take on their biggest rivals yet. That is Natural Greatness in this non-title matchup. And here he comes, one half of Natural Greatness, Tony J. Smith. Natural Greatness successful in defeating King Valentine and Moose just a couple weeks ago at SummerSlam, taking the Tag Team Championship for the first time ever. Their attempts against Spectationill, of course, unsuccessful. Now Tony J. Smith taking the slow, methodical walk to the ring, Tag Team Championship belt in hand. Both members of Spectationill call him in. But Tony J. Smith is going to take his time. He'll control the pace. Now Spectationill leaving the ring. Dexter still jawing. J. Smith, the natural, one half of the tag team champions. There's a cutter off the top rope to King Valentine that secured their victory. And then we await the arrival of the other half of Natural Greatness. And there he is. Roger Desmond coming down with the Tag Team Championship belt, showing unity with his partner. There's a question on which belt he will be coming down with. Surprised he's not coming down with the Universal title belt as well. but he is representing a tag team now, or at least here tonight. Desmond showing that the Universal title is not going to be a divide between himself and Tony J. Smith. By the way, we're starting things off here. Jamie Hill, who has his rematch set against Roger Desmond for Clash of Champions. And Tony J. Smith coming in fast. Jamie barely able to leave his corner. Tony trying for a DDT, but Jamie Hill kicking it out of it and getting it one of his own. Dexter plotting on the outside. Getting a bit close there to Roger. Now middle rope splash, but misses. And Dexter still cheering on his partner, saying, "It's not your fault. Accidents happen." Jamie there with the DDT, with a jawbreaker and an immediate crossbody, taking down Tony J. Smith, the former $1 million champion. Now Smith sent to the Spectationill corner. Quick tag there to Dexter. Nice assist clothesline there by Dexter. Now going for the cover. This can't be it. Not so quickly, and no. Drop kick through the back is Dexter now comes up to the top. Twisting leg drop. Hitting the ropes and another, but this time misses. Tony taking advantage. Dexter up on his shoulders. And hard drop down to the canvas. Tag out to Roger, the Universal Champion, and Dexter welcomes him in with a snap suplex. Dexter there with some hard kicks, some hard stomps. Now kick to the back of the head, Shining Wizard. Roger just flopping back down. Shining Wizard doing a fair bit of damage there. Universal Champion has yet to get any offense in here tonight. Dexter there with the snap or the neck breaker, missing with the drop kick as Roger comes around. Tossing Dexter away back into his corner. Dexter sent down to the natural greatness side. And no, Dexter fighting back. Big boot. And a backdrop. And Dexter getting in another one. Nice little tip up further for good measure. Dexter with a reverse suplex. Narrowly getting in Tony's face. And now Dexter. Oh, hard DDT. Hard DDT by Dexter. And Dexter just surveying the damage. Perhaps contemplating that one day he could become Universal Champion. If beating Roger Desmond is this easy. Dexter utilizing his athleticism to get out of that one and out. Oh! Sweep slam dropping Roger straight down. And Dexter, incredibly impressive here. And this could be, and almost, will it be 5-star dog splash? And yes, 5-star dog splash on the Universal Champion. Jamie in the ring, and Tony gets to it first. Jamie sending Tony back to the outside. Dexter still keeping up the hard momentum on the Universal Champion. Now Dexter, no. Roger. Roger fighting back, but no. Dexter now coming back, trapping. No, Tiger suplex. Saw Roger trying to crawl across the ring. And now another DDT. A second DDT. Middle of the ring. And Dexter trying for another DDT, but Roger fighting back. Roger, no. Dexter countering out. A backstabber. Dexter doing all he can to brighten up the spirits of Jamie Hill to show that it can be done. And now Dexter, but Tony J. Smith is going to meet him. And Tony shot to the head. Dexter, but Dexter's not finished yet. He's going to go for it again. And yes, he nails it a second time. The 5-star dog splash, going for the cover. Will this be it? No. Roger getting the shoulder up. Dexter is determined. You can never say he isn't. And Dexter trying for another DDT, but Roger coming out. Now Roger, what does he have here? Ooh, pendulum backbreaker. Or double underhook backbreaker. A backbreaker. Regardless. Roger taking a much needed break to the outside. Now Tony turning things around from natural greatness. Jamie trying for a tag, but Tony getting in the foot, and now Dexter fighting back. And the crowd seems to want Jamie in this match. They want the former Universal Champion to get his hands on natural greatness. And once more, Dexter pulling the torque around the neck. And the boos still continue despite Dexter doing what he can, and now the cheers. And Dexter again pausing, thinking, is it time for a third 5-star dog splash? And Tony J. Smith coming up, but yes, Dexter countering out. Reverse DDT. Tony thinking of tagging in Roger. Roger wanting that tag, but perhaps Roger's still a bit too early to come in. And now Tony turned around, and this could be it. The referee warning Dexter about the top rope. And yes, a third 5-star dog splash. And now the cover, Jamie Hill in the ring. And no, just a 2 count. But no. Jamie eating a Northern Lights suplex, and now Dexter down on hard on the canvas. And Roger getting the... And now Jamie almost getting in on the action. And Tony just nailing. Well, this thing has just turned into a brawl. Dexter missing with that shot. And he's tossing Dexter and Jamie out of it on the outside. And the crowd here does not like it at all. Nice high angle slam there by Tony. And this could be it. Tony J. Smith leading his team to victory. And no, not now. Not yet. Dexter fighting back. Dragon screw. Taking out Tony's knee or leg. Knee, leg, same thing. And now Dexter. High leg drop. High leg drop. And another DDT. And now Dexter going for the cover. But he's all alone. Will it be enough? DDT? No. Jamie Hill finally up on the apron. Tony J. Smith turning things around here. Trying for a kick. This is kicking Dexter back though. But Dexter again, DDT. Over the shoulder arm toss there by Tony. Yeah, Tony doing some damage there to the ligaments in the neck. Andre there by Spectacular. And Dexter. Dexter with the backdrop, yes. Dexter soaking in the adulation from this crowd. And Dexter just letting the tag happen. I think he wants to pin the Universal Champion. Dexter narrowly avoiding that forearm shot there. And Dexter going to the top. It could be another 5-star dog splash. And no, just a standard leg drop, but it's still enough. It's still damaging enough. And Dexter once again going to the top rope. Taking a moment of pause, wondering, should I do this? Should I be the one to score the pinfall? Have I earned the right to pin the Universal Champion while my partner, the #1 contender, the man who wants the title more than anything? Dexter making his mind. Splash off the top. And a hard elbow drop to the chest. Roger fighting back with a jawbreaker. And now, once again, misses. And for those who had missed it, I didn't call it, but there was an outside brawl between Roger Desmond and Jamie Hill, keeping up the theme, but cameras didn't catch it. So you can call this the outside brawl matchup or not, or outside brawl show or not. It's completely up to you. I'm just stating the facts. Roger steadily regaining the momentum, but Dexter fighting back. Hard elbow to the back of the neck and trying for a step shot, but Roger kicking it together. Now, drop kick there. And did Roger get it, or did Dexter get it? And yes, Dexter got it. Dexter getting the tag out, Jamie Hill in. Jamie doing a bit of floating. He was flying there for a minute. And now forearm shot after forearm shot on the Universal Champion. Jamie Hill finally getting his shot. Finally getting in the ring with the Universal Champion Roger Desmond, the man who stole the title from him just a couple weeks ago. Jamie knows that when it comes to the title, he'll have to wait another few weeks for his Clash of Champions. But for now, this will be good enough, and I think Roger Desmond has been busted open. And Jamie Hill going for the top and 20. Already there, and just tosses him straight down. The referee not counting this cover. Referee, that's a cover. Referee, count the cover. 1, 2, 3. That would have been it. That should have been it. The referee wanting more contact in the cover, I suppose. And now, Roger making hard contact with the ropes. Jamie Hill once more taking a page out of Summer Holly Madison's book. And now, enziguri there by Jamie Hill. And he's not going to let Roger out of this one yet. And a second enziguri. Roger falling for the same trick again, and Tony just can't believe it. He's saying, come on, man. Roger perhaps a bit too close now. Too close for Jamie to jump. And Jamie, yes! Jamie Hill, quick and sudden kick to the back of the head. Dexter in, catching Tony. And yes, 3 count. Jamie Hill scoring victory over the Universal Champion, scoring some measure of revenge. And there we see the 5-star dog splash. And hard DDT. What was that hard DDT number 15? And was this the dog splash number 8? Dexter truly being the workhorse of the Spectationill team. Notice Jamie Hill picking up the victory. Following the Hill shot. It's a nice show of unity still between the two members. We saw Dexter fighting his own mental decisions whether or not to try to go for the pin to finish the match himself. He knows how much more it would mean to Jamie. And there we see it. Spectationill